Is Soundscape working for everybody else?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yep. Yep. What's up, Twitch land? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, February 23rd, and I know Rob's not watching, but happy birthday, Rob. And tonight we are playing Princes of the Apocalypse. We're on session 8, and that's it. What's up, guys? How you doing, players? You guys doing all right? Yeah. Well, you guys, if you remember correctly, last Tuesday, you guys decided to head south to um, barge right in. And let me, as we are chatting tonight, let's bring up the map. Here it is. So you guys are, I don't know, about halfway. It's only a couple days down there, and you had to set up camp. But I don't think we set up camp in these characters, have we? You guys haven't slept outside much.
What are you
So
talking about? I
let's.
sleep outside all the time.
I meant, on the road.
Being homeless doesn't count.
So I kind of
Oh.
put together a standard, foresty map.
With question marks on it.
I give it a second.
I don't have any question marks.
Well, neither do I, Metacuri.
It's not very woody.
It's a lot of trees.
Lots of grass.
Oh, are the trees hidden? Wait,
Yeah, the trees are all hidden.
how's that? Bam. Oh no, not the tents.
That was
Those are
tense.
tents.
Totally intense.
Did the trees come
I
on?
see some stumps.
Oh, they're there. There you go.
There's
Hey,
some
they are.
trees.
There you go. Isn't that nice? You can hide the trees. And what happened
Now
to
I
the
can't see
stream?
the forest because of the trees.
You guys are just really witty tonight.
I'm a little confused.
It's because you got token lock on.
Oh, not that. But I'm a little confused that everybody sees the map, right? Does anybody have the stream up?
Yeah, I see the map.
Do you see the
But
map
it's not
on
on
the stream?
Wow, that's weird. No, it's
What?
not there.
No, I don't have this.
How does that
stream up.
happen?
Pulling it up now.
That
I
is
mean-
weird.
I mean, how is that possible? I don't understand. I don't understand. The stream's not that delayed.
Do you have the element hidden in your overlay?
What element?
Oh,
the table?
you don't. You know what's the little window you got in the top right? I can't. It's too
That's a
small.
calendar. It's a
Okay.
calendar.
Well, and I can only see so much of it. It goes down about 3 rows, and that's it. I don't know,
What do you-
Greg.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It's cut off purposely. The guy that did it somehow cut the bottom off. I don't know how, but I guess it's meant to go at the bottom. But wow,
You
I mean,
didn't
look, you can
extend
see
the
me moving
frame.
the cursor around and the. You can't.
Change scenes and come back to it.
Let me try. Let me see. Where is screen view? Let me try.
Yeah, because you're broadcasting
Where-
your whole desktop, right?
Yeah, I just switched to
There you go.
another Unity cam and
There you go.
let me turn that. Let me turn the other one off.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
That was weird. Very weird. Because you can see half the screen. I mean, I show the whole screen, everything except for.
It's because you're using OBS Studio.
No, I'm using Slops.
Slobs, that's what I meant. I
All
don't
right,
even remember.
so and Pinch can be over here on the sleeping bag. So let's take a look at party sheet and let's look at order and watch order and stuff like that. We got watch order. Everybody, it just goes to sleep. That's the watch order. Is that what you guys want?
Pretty much.
Yeah, no watch at all. We'll be fine.
Just go to sleep. I'm okay with that. I kind of like that because,
I'm old. I need my sleep.
we did a surprise round last Sunday on my Sunday show, and before the round even started again, the main boss was dead because everyone targeted him. He's dead. I think the round started before he got a turn. He was dead. He didn't even get a turn. He's like, a cloud giant, dead. One round.
Soleil will take first watch.
Well, we've got 2 elves here. Everybody else
Do
can
they-
sleep.
elves
Elves
get-
only need 4 hours sleep.
Yeah, so they get 2
Three
watches,
elves.
right? If elves only
3
need 4
elves.
hours of sleep, they got to take 2 watches then, don't they?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I'll take one.
Well, we
Yeah,
got so
fellas,
far.
I'm on my best game when I'm well rested.
I'm old. I need more sleep.
So far, Soleil is taking the whole watch the whole time.
I'll take one.
Which one? There's 5.
The second one, I need 4 hours. I'll wake up after 4 hours and finish it off.
I'll take third watch. That's where I'm right in the middle at the darkest time.
I'll take the 5th watch, the last one.
All right, we are all set.
Morning person.
And let's roll to see if you guys have an encounter. Oh, you got lucky. No encounter. So you spend the night off the main road there, and how come my fire's not flickering? What the hell? Oh. Well, I must have not made it flicker.
We got some kind of roast for breakfast, it looks like.
All right. There, it's flickering now.
We're in a
Walk
dream
around.
world.
We're in the spirit world, man.
Pops, you need to stay away from me when you're smoking and stuff.
Oh, you didn't like the stuff I dumped into the fire?
He does not speak for the group.
So let's do some character introductions to the stream. Why don't we start tonight with Jangalang? Caesar playing Jangalang.
Yeah, playing Jangalang. He's an Eldarin elf, bard, young adventurer, 17 years. Just now, this is his first foray into the outside of Red Larch. And he's with this misfit group of other people that he's trying to get to know.
And how about Sven playing Soleil?
Soleil has been anxiously waiting to get out of the forest, so he spends as much time as he can in the city. Became a Harper agent, but he still finds himself visiting a lot, and recruited his brother, and he's planning on burying his pops 12 feet deep, because deep down everybody's a really good person.
He's deep down. He's really good. As long as he's deep down, though, right?
Way deep.
And Marbania is playing a pinch.
Pinch. Pinch. Be there in a pinch. Uh, Pinch is has been a wandering rogue. He's pretty young for halfling. And he, but just accidentally got involved with a harper who said, "Hey, I can use somebody like you, or we can hang you." And so he decided to be used, and so that's how he got here.
Yeah. And Valtrex is playing Lumina.
Yeah, hey guys. Lumina is a dusk elf ranger. He is out here traveling with his brother and his old man. And he, unlike his brother, prefers to be out in the wilderness rather than in the city. But he's happy to be helping out the Harpers and hopefully helping out some people who need it.
And your little sidekick there.
Yeah, Lumina also has a raven that appears from time to time. He hasn't come around much yet around these guys, but at least Soleil and Veril would know about the raven. They've seen him before.
A bird. It's a bird. And then last but not least, and since he's always on the table first, he goes last. Matakiri playing Viril.
Yeah, I'm playing Vayreal. I'm the old man of the group. Literally the adopted pops of Soleil and Lumina. Found them in the woods and tried to raise them to not be dead totally. And he is a druid who likes to spend time outdoors looking up at the stars and likes to imbibe in various recreational substances and just makes everybody happy.
Happy, happy, happy. Well, today there is normal winds and no rain. Seldom below 50 degrees and up to 85 degrees during the day. So that is the environment that you're currently in. And I need to check one thing as you guys are traveling. This one. Ooh. So as you guys are heading down the road, making your way, you come across some travelers once in a while. And Illumina, you get the smell. The original thing is you get the smell of a fire burning. So first thing.
And we're on the road right now.
Yeah, you're on the road. And
Okay. Do I look around? Do I see any smoke coming up from like a campfire or anything?
give me a perception check. Let's see. You definitely smell it. I'll give advantage since you're looking. Let's see. 2. Yeah, you're gonna need that.
I'll just roll that again.
Oh, there you go.
That's
There you
much
go.
better.
There you go.
You're like, oh,
10 times
yeah.
better.
You see some smoke off to the east, to the east of the road.
All right. I will point it out to my companions and say, I smell smoke and I can see some plumes over there. Do you think it's anything we need to check out?
It's pretty far off the road, I would say it could be
Do you smell like bacon?
like 250 feet off the road. No, you don't smell any bacon. This Pinch is sniffing around now. What's cooking? Yeah, you do smell wood smoke, you know. You think
Just
maybe
wood
it's a
smoke.
campfire? Maybe?
I can try to be sneaky and try to find out
Yeah,
what's going on over there.
why don't you leave Sneaky to Sneaky?
Well, then get going.
Get.
Standing around here talking about bacon.
Well, if you had some fried up when I got back, I think I might even start to like you. And Pinch just what? Which direction is the
East.
east? He's gonna slip off over here, and he's gonna do this using stealth.
So he like jumps into a bush and disappears. What's the rest
Quick,
of you
leave
guys
him.
doing?
I guess we're just watching Pinch.
You can't see him. He's gone.
Watching the leaves rustle as he
No,
fails at stealth.
he just disappears in the shrub. It's like gone, like poof.
Should we just leave Pinch?
You're not sure. I mean, he disappeared so fast. You think he fell in a hole?
He left us.
How long should we give him?
Eh, give him a couple of minutes. 250 yards isn't that far.
250 feet.
Oh,
250
even
feet.
less.
Feet? Yeah, that's like less than a football field.
It's like a longbow.
That's like, yeah, longbow. So Pinch, you're gonna start heading towards the east, sniffing.
Yeah, trying to track down this campfire, whatever it is.
So you give me a survival check. All right, so you're like moving through the tree line, and you get up to like a creek, a muddy creek, about 100 120 feet out from the road, and you're like hiding behind this bush, and you can hear voices, and you can see the smoke from a camp. You think that's on the other side of the creek, in a clearing in behind some trees.
I
So
want to cross the creek.
you can make out some movement and stuff in the camp, but you can't really see anybody. It's pretty you're too far away through the
I'm more
bushes.
interested in. You said I can hear some voices.
Yeah, they're.
Can I get
Do you think
a can't? How many? What they human?
Give me a perception. You think it's more than four. You know, you can hear more than four different voices. And you're pretty sure they're speaking common, but you're far enough away that you can't understand a conversation, but you might understand
Right. A
a
word
word or
now and
two.
then.
Yeah. You know, give me the poker and log and murder hobo. You don't hear that.
Yeah. Okay. I just go back to the party and tell them there's at least four. Uh, maybe human. They're speaking common, making camp.
What were they saying?
I couldn't hear them. And there's a muddy creek. Oh, it don't take much of a muddy creek to drown a feller my size.
It was like the Mississippi.
What time of day is it at this point?
It is 10 o'clock in the morning.
Don't make no difference. I say we move on. It ain't this dwarven caravan, so let's get going.
I agree. I don't see any reason we need to investigate.
Can I roll an insight to see if the DM wants us to go investigate?
Sure, absolutely. With advantage.
I mean, if one of us wants to get closer, I can always cast invisibility.
Well, I could always have a closer look, see if I was invisible.
Yeah, but you might drown.
You get
Well,
the
there's got.
do you guys get the general impression that the DM has a random encounter set up for you? So he doesn't matter
So
since we're on milestone if you do the random encounter or not.
let's track the dwarven caravan then.
Keep going.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
Did you
It's
smell
up to
any
these guys.
gold?
You know what? I think it might have caught a whiff. There's a whiff of something in there.
I heard some. I heard
Maybe
one
they
of
have
Leuven and
bacon.
Sorry.
he had
I heard
two,
jingling.
he had two gold, 4 copper, and 3 silver in his pocket. I heard it.
No, Jangling's right here with us.
Well, he was jingling like jangling.
I don't know. I haven't murdered anyone yet today.
We are
You need to
harpers
rectify
after
that.
all. It's funny that Maddie's playing a harper in one. Well, a pseudo harper, I guess, in one game.
I'm not a harper.
No, I know. And a Zentirum in another.
Yep. Very different personalities.
That worships
Yeah.
Osmodeus.
Yeah.
Yep.
It came in handy. It really came
It
in
did.
handy.
It did.
There's no other better person to persuade and communicate with a spine devil than somebody that worships his boss.
Yeah. We met eye to
All right,
eye.
Pops. What are we going to do? I say we just keep going.
Well,
Task at hand.
the stars are telling me DM wants us to go in.
Oh, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, let's go see
Somebody-
if they have anything worth stealing. I mean, if they need any help.
We're the gypsy branch of the harpers, by the way.
So I'm going to pull out my sword and I'll start trying to move up little quiet like
Do you
about
like
20 feet in front of
move through
everybody.
the bushes like where the halfling went in? So you kind of got to hack your way into the bushes a little bit because he's small. Right under it. So you guys are moving in or up or?
If
Yep, I
we
am.
are, then I'm staying off to the side and trying to stay hidden in the brush as we move forward. I don't want to be around the main gang because I might be able to.
Yeah, you
At least-
you saw some really good hiding places when you were
Yeah.
over that way.
If somebody just gave me a toss across that little muddy creek, I'd be fine.
Halfling tossing.
Slay, just chuck him.
So give me
I had to say Chuck.
who's got the highest survival in the party? Who's
I've
our
got
plus
plus
3.
5.
who's our
I think we
tracker?
determined that was Lumina,
So
Got a 0.
Lumina, give me a survival check.
and I'll give him advantage.
You kind of left already into the bushes.
Hacking.
Okay.
You do see some tracks that lead into a bush. There's a small set of halfling footprints, you think, and then this big Clydesdale mammoth of a brother of yours. You find those tracks, and they wander off north. But as you move into the woods a little bit, you kind of see that like sort of this, just a little bit to the south, like 50, 60 feet to the south. You think there's a path.
All right. I point that out to my companions, but I avoid using the path because that's what they'll be expecting.
Okay, so how far north of the path do you guys stay? Do you guide your party?
Within sight of it, like 30 feet.
Well, it gets kind of thick in some areas, but yeah, 30 feet's doable. So you guys start moving up, and so you guys get behind this big tree and right up against the creek bed. And I'm gonna put you guys on the map because you guys can see this now. And we'll put Pinch over here. This is where he was hiding. We'll put Lumina up towards the front with Soleil over there. I'm pushing the map to you guys right now as I'm talking. So something like that. Maybe you guys moved up.
Looks good to me, yeah.
You can see there's their camp set up over here. That's where you're making it out. You can hear some voices.
And
I
how
think they're
deep does the
speaking
water look?
common. You can't tell. It's really muddy.
Well, I thought maybe he just tossed me over, but I'd say a chuck's gonna
It's
be
kind
what
of
it
flowing
takes.
pretty fast too. So
I say to Soleil, how deep does the water look to you?
Looks to be about 2 feet deep. That'd be my guess.
So neck deep on Pinch.
I'm going to slowly work my way out into the water.
oh, I didn't mean to have this locked. Hold on. You can do that again, Pinch. Give me a athletics check, Soleil, or acrobatics. I'll be okay with either one. As you're trying to make your way across here. So you get in, the water is up to your waist when you first get in, and you think it's maybe going to get to chest height in the middle, but the current and the slipperiness of the rocks and stuff on the bottom make it a little challenging. But you man through it. You can push right on through.
I'm not going to try. I'm going to go back. So yeah, this is the current's too much for Pops, um, and the two little guys here. So
Yeah, the little guy's gone.
Yeah, you
Where
needed the bath anyway.
where did Pinch go?
Uh, Varel, you saw him cross over a bridge that crosses over the creek.
I'm
You
sorry,
just walk
Lumina.
on
Did
over.
I? It was not my intention to give the appearance that I cared. Does the bridge look passable and safe?
You see some muddy footprints and stuff going back and forth on them, and from your perspective, yeah, it looks kind of sturdy. So out from under the bridge, you see the bridge kind of shake a little, and then climbing up onto the middle of the bridge, you see
Grumpy old
a
troll.
the first thing you see is a bowler hat come up over the edge, and then you see a monkey that's not wearing any pants,
I wasn't watching chat.
and
Fucker.
and he, and he climbs up onto the bridge. And he shits right in the middle of the bridge, and with one of his feet, he picks up the poop and spreads the other one to one of his hands, and he whirlwinds into a spin on his one leg like a ballet dancer, and he flings the poop out, and it randomly flies in the air. And of course, always one of them lands on Lumina. And the other one It's jangling square in the chest. Thud. And we have Clyde, the poo-slinging monkey, brought to you by Engorgio in the chat.
Should have known he was living under the bridge.
Yep, you guys thought it was going to be a bridge troll, didn't you?
Engorgio under the bridge?
Is it Billy Clyde Gruff?
All right, so as you guys are getting closer,
That's, what's that? What's that I smell?
Peanut butter.
Whoever set this encounter up did a bad deal.
You got any more of that peanut butter? This kind of smells funky though.
It's old peanut butter. It's been processed.
Slightly used.
I may have told this story, but I used to play Lotro, Lord of the Rings Online, and I'd stand at the west gate of Bree. There's little stables right there. There's a sheep in one of the one of the stalls, and I would walk right up and stand behind the sheep, and I would shout out in global chat, "Sheep for sale, west gate, slightly used."
All right, so you guys can start to a little bit. Well, not really. There's still some bushes and shrubs and stuff in the way, but you can hear voices and stuff, and you don't think that you guys, the monkey throwing poop at you, alarmed anyone.
Only
For
us.
somehow Clyde is always stealth too. He's always got that condition on him.
Clyde is technically like a figment of all our collective imaginations.
Yeah, he's the Snuffleupagus of D&D.
I didn't know your herbs gave us group hallucinations there.
So how are you guys going to
Cross
approach?
campaigns.
Are you guys going to move up into this camp like you're friendly? You're going to stealth up there? What's your thought process here?
I'm just laying back and waiting for them to approach how they will, but I'm not going to show myself yet.
Have we gotten close enough to hear what they're saying?
No, you're actually further away than.
Uh-oh. They're playing creepy music up there, guys.
There's a
That's
there's a
ominous
bar.
music.
He's got a 2-string lute, and he's just.
And that's a hurdy-gurdy. I've heard them crank them before. Wah, 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 wah.
Is that where Clyde came from?
So Soleil, you're moving up the path that way. Are you being
Yes,
stealthy, or are you just kind of
Yes,
strolling
I'm trying
through
to
the
be
woods?
stealthy.
Okay.
Trying to get a look at what's up there.
When you get to there, you see what looks like two. You see that tent? Out in the front of that tent, you see what looks like 2 guards. They're just standing there with their weapons kind of at ease. And then to the left, there's a fire, and there's 5 dudes around the fire.
7 dudes in one tent. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to sheath my sword and then stop moving stealth. And I'll wait about a minute for everybody else to catch up, and then I'll move forward.
All right, as you get to about here, they are alerted and they actually stand up and draw weapons. So we're gonna have initiative. As I'm gonna push that to you. All right, Jangalang, you are on the bank and you make out an individual uh, monkeying around on the shore. He's actually out here on the point. Looks like he's got a bucket. It looks like he might be trying to get some water or something.
All right, I'm gonna stay stealthy here and keep the creek trying to drown out any sounds I'm making. Hopefully.
All right, so give me. You want to use your action to be stealthy?
Sure.
All right, roll.
You want a stealth
Yeah, roll
roll?
that in the tower, please, since we're in combat. And are you moving?
Yeah, he was just sneaking along the creek bank there in the bushes.
That's it? You done?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything unless something goes down.
Do you like get a weapon out or?
Oh yeah, I've
Any
got my short bow.
short bow out? Okay.
Yeah.
Lumina, what's Lumina doing? Lumina sees Soleil moving up, drawing weapon. Is that what you said? Or you put your weapon away, didn't you, Soleil?
Correct. I put my weapon away.
Yeah, and he starts walking up. Kind of, like I'm friendly. Got I got that friendly stroll. And
Lumina,
you kind of can see the movement, and they all stand up, and you can hear weapons being drawn and stuff. So you don't think the friendliness is happening on the other side, or they're startled or something. They're like, "Hey, who's this?" One of them says.
yeah, Lumina's seen Soleil do this many times before, and so he knows what's going down. He draws his longbow and just wants to remain hidden um, and wait until something happens. If they attack Soleil, then he's gonna start shooting.
So you're readying. Okay, cool. Uh, so Soleil, as you get up a little closer and you can see what these two, they're actually female guards. Let's see, do I have a good image of them? Nothing I can show the players, but she's got a sword. It's a long sword, and it's got, you think, teeth on the blade, like all the way around on the blade. And she's wielding some kind of turtle shell shield or something. And she's wearing like a fishnet top, and you can she's kind of provocative looking.
She's got a big honker.
Yeah, this one looks like Klinger. She's Klinger's sister or something. Or Klinger in drag wearing fishnet stockings and got a shark tooth saw blade
I'm gonna
sword.
sort of raise my hand. Hail, travelers!
And
What,
and
what
she's like
news do you have of the road?
she's like, "You better back up or you will die," she says. And
So I'm gonna stop.
she steps in front of the tent here. And let's see, does this guy hear anything out here? This creek rushing. voices going on. I'm not sure I don't like the rolls. I can't tell if it rolled or not. I kind of like the dice roll, I think. Wait, if I drag this, does it roll?
Should.
Oh, nice. Um, yeah, so he like stands up and he looks directly like passes his view right past Jingling. Like he looks, but he doesn't make contact, physical eye contact with you or anything. So you don't think he spotted you. And then he looks back and he drops the bucket and he starts moving back towards camp. Like he heard something. So he comes busting through the bushes over here. And he's got a scimitar, or actually, he's got a light crossbow out now. Pinch. So
These
the description
dudes.
here is it's a small, carefully banked cooking fire. It smolders in the middle of a haphazard encampment. There's a big tent and some like lean-to kind of tents, like between trees and pup tents kind of stuff that you can see are scattered under those trees out there. Uh, there's some crates and you can also see like in the back there's like a rack that looks like it might have fish on it, like you know for curing fish.
Mhm.
And humans look pretty fierce looking. They're they look like they were like tending to their gear as you guys approached, and that's what you guys kind of see as a general idea. Pinch, you're kind of in the back. You can't make out much that's going on. The only person you can really see is Varel on the path, and you can hear Soleil, his voice. You can't quite make out what he's saying, and you know that Lumina is over here in this bush somewhere. You probably can hear him. You don't know where Jangling's at.
So I'll give you the stealth roll in the tower first, Drake.
So you're assuming you need a stealth roll?
Yeah, because I'm going to stealthily, as quietly as I can, uh, move to there, and then cunning action. I'm wanting to make sure I still got, coverage, so I see trees and things here. So maybe up to, that square right about there.
Yeah, give me that roll. Let's see. Oh, you already did it. Excellent. Yeah. So you move up pretty
Okay.
quietly. You think you don't break any sticks or anything obvious, and you're not any taller than the heavy grass here. So,
So yeah, I will then as my action.
well, you move 40
Ah,
feet.
that's it. Yeah, that's
So
it.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah, bonus action and action. Okay, I'm done.
So this one says to she says, emotional, move up and protect the priest. As she readies her sword, she also has a sawtooth long sword, shark tooth long sword. And emotional, this big guy, he's like, okay. He's got he pulls up his scimitar and he steps forward towards Soleil. And he gets up to you and he looks. Oh, tell me what your character looks like when he walks up. What's he seeing? Obviously, you're not
So,
a farmer, right?
nope, I have this like a fur vest, no shirt underneath, got a long sword and long bow. I mean, a great sword and a long bow underneath. I mean, oh, strapped on my gear, little backpack, well muscled, skinny guy.
So he's like, I think we've been had. And he takes a swipe at you with a scimitar, which will trigger Lumina's ready to action. If
Do
if he chooses to use it.
um I'm gonna wait for a minute and see what Soleil does to make sure he actually wants to kill this guy.
Well, your ready to action was as someone that comes up and attacks, so you'll lose that if you don't take it now.
Uh, yeah. All right. I'll go. I'll go ahead and shoot him then.
Okay.
Do do I get anything like advantage since he doesn't know I'm there?
He is not. He's not surprised, and you're
Okay.
not hidden, right? Did you?
I didn't. I didn't take
You
the
didn't take
hide
that,
action or
yeah, because
anything.
you
So
ready, so you
yeah.
couldn't. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
Okay.
he's
So no.
yeah.
All right. Makes sense.
But 18 smacks him upside the head. So this arrow comes flying out, sticks him right in the side. It like sinks into his rib cage pretty far too. He's like, he spits up a little blood. And hopefully, it might have lamed his scimitar swing on Soleil a little bit, and it does. It makes Soleil gets enough to dodge out of the way of the scimitar, and Soleil, it's magically your turn right after that. That worked out perfect.
All right, so I'll just typing a secret message real quick. All right, so he's going to sort of shake his head, and I'm going to grab my great sword, and as I do, his leaves swirl up around me, and I'm going to go into a rage.
What?
Within 30 feet of me, okay?
What's this? Wild magic table? So you roll on that like
So all of a sudden, these shadows come leaping forward all around and coming up, vines and tendrils come lashing out.
Well, that's a hell of a nice little thing right there. 1d12 temporary hit points. Wow.
I don't know who drew that, but it's wrong. It's not. It's 30 feet from me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's a little bigger than that, huh?
Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet. Yeah.
So
I was
you don't.
going. This bush, does it block line of sight?
Which bush?
The one right behind the guy in front of me.
Line of sight on tattooed middle finger? Yeah. Why?
Okay.
It doesn't block line of sight? I mean, you know he's there. So what do you mean by line of
Each
sight?
creature that you can see.
Yeah, no, you know he's there. You can see him enough. You
Okay.
can. I mean, he would have almost full cover on you, but that's 35.
All right. So
Let's see, 5, 10,
It's
15, 20, 25, 30.
measure
That's
the
30 feet.
squares.
Yeah.
It's 6 squares. One,
Yep.
two, three, four,
Yeah,
five,
he's got.
six.
So you're gonna target the two tent guards and tattooed middle finger as he raises his middle finger and it says "F you" on it.
Yeah, and spiteful footwork is also within 30 feet.
Like
He's at the 30-foot mark.
spiteful foot. Who?
The one right behind tattooed middle finger.
No, he's not.
I've got him targeted, and it says 30 feet.
Oh, it is 30 feet. Yeah, excellent. Who's got the? Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. The big green circle wasn't on him, so that's why I was confused.
And I'm going to slice at Mr. Emotional
So
Footwork with my
explain to
sword.
me what that was though that made the wild magic surge.
That is the result of my rage and my untrained magic tap into the weave. I don't know how to control it. So
So
when I
it's
lose control, it
specifically your barbarian wild surge ability. All
correct.
right.
I have 8 of them that could possibly be.
Oh,
None of them
D8.
destroys the planet, do they?
A bolt of lightning shoots from his
That one
chest, though.
doesn't.
That could be bad. So 2 of them got nailed for some damage, right? Yeah. Oh, shite. As emotional footwork is no longer emotional, and I'm gonna click this new button that Manicuri's got called Clear Dead, and watch that. Boop.
I'm gonna shake my head. Don't know why you guys had to provoke it to provoke me, but let's do this.
And if you're done, you can pass your turn. Perfect.
Yep, I moved 5 feet.
Let's see. So out of the tent steps. Do I have an image? I do. So out of the tent, kind of like flows, more like instead of walks, but more like flows like water. An individual who's got he's got a staff, and on the end of the staff is a huge conch shell on the top of it. It's just a huge conch shell, and it's got all kinds of encrusted like bits of quartz and coral and stuff on it. And he's got like barnacles and stuff on his scaly like skin, and he's wearing like a seaweed kilt or something as he steps out of the tent.
Wrong campaign, Drake.
Huh?
This feels like a guy out of our last campaign. That's
Yeah,
No shit. No shit.
yeah, and
Somebody called him from the deep.
he says, and
He got fish hooks on his nipples.
let me see if anyone speaks this language. He says,
It reminds me of a man called Horse.
apparently not. As he goes, He says something, and let's
He's got a
see what
slight
he's.
skin condition.
It's
Yeah.
probably Aquan, which my last character spoke, as we never used the entire Call of the Deep campaign.
Hey, you can
And you
talk
were
to.
so mad about that. It's
Right?
disgusting.
It is awkward.
Ah!
And he what's
Is
this?
this
He's
dude
gonna
caught in a
cast a
fishing
spell.
net or something? He's got like his waist is all messed up. It's like he got wrapped around in fishing line or something.
So he is going to. So you can see he like moves his hand around and he kind of spits into his hand and it forms into like a shard of ice. And he flings this shard at Soleil. Oh, did you move over there?
So I have advantage because of my danger sense.
You have advantage on what?
It's dexterity.
This is not a dexterity save, so it is a ranged spell attack. So let's see, where's it at? Here it is. As he chucks this shard of ice at you, and bam, it hits you square in the chest. It explodes, and let's see, probably a bad choice right now. As you take no damage because you have some temporary hit points, and you also take a bunch of cold damage from the ice, shattering and exploding all around you. So 9 points of cold damage. And he's going to step back into
Make
the
your nipples
tent.
hard.
He's going to get some cover back into the tent. He says, as he goes back into the tent. And tattooed middle finger, he's going to come running around this bush. Ah, look at that. Swinging his scimitar at Soleil and hits him, slashing you across the arm for 4 points of damage. And this guy is going to come booking this way. And dashing right up to the bow shot he heard. But he can't do anything. Vayril.
All right. Vayriel wants to get a little closer. Um, and so he's just gonna double move up to there.
Small right arm. He's left-handed. I think he's going to come running this way. Oh, he can get right up next to his buddy there. 30 feet. Kind of hops over the fire a little bit and takes a swipe at Soleil with his scimitar. Damn, these guys are beating up on Soleil. Partially resisted because he's raging. And she is going to stay readied. Pinch.
Okay, I'm assuming I'm attacking from hidden. on spiteful
Yeah,
footwork.
yeah, you got advantage. Or you can put
All
hidden on
right.
yourself. However you want.
Okay.
Oh, you have
So
invisibility on yourself. What does that mean?
I don't know. Why would I have invisibility on myself?
I don't know.
I can't take it. I
Applied
can't
by
take it off.
Jangalang.
Oh,
That must have been from a long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah, I should have left it
Yeah.
on there so you could take your attack, but go ahead and click on the advantage button.
That's okay. Yeah, advantage button and short bow.
And it did apply your sneak attack, so go ahead and roll damage.
And
11 points of damage to Spiteful Footwork. And he's still up.
okay, I'm going to.
Oh, no, he's not. Sorry. He goes down.
I'm going to bonus action hide. Uh, kind of duck back down in the weeds,
Oh,
and I'll give you this in the tower.
hold on a second.
Cunning action.
You can't hide in plain sight. I'm just double checking. I don't think these two guys can see you though. You're okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll apply the hidden. Yes. No. I'll just pass it.
I'll let you know if I
Yeah.
need you to do that. Oh, this guy gets to go again. Top of uh spellcasters are always fun, right? So he's going to step out of the tent again and fire a cantrip, which is another range. A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range, which is 60 feet. So he's doing a ray of frost at Soleil. I'm going to actually give him a -2 to hit on Soleil, since Soleil's behind one of his buddies, and a crit does not miss.
Can I see this thing from where I'm at? This priest?
No.
Damn.
7 points of damage to Soleil, and he's going to step back into his tent. Small right arm is up there, and he's going to take a swipe with his scimitar. And that's cocked, but it rolls over on a 13, which is a hit. And I rolled a fumble on accident. Supposed to have been rolling damage. Ooh. 3 more points to Soleil. He's not looking very healthy there, but it's his turn.
All right. So the one I hit before was tattooed middle finger, right?
Okay. Is that a question or?
That's the question. I don't remember.
I
I
don't
believe
either.
it was, right?
He's
I
not
don't see any
wounded,
indication
so
that they were hurt.
yeah, I don't
Okay.
either. So
Just one I hit him, but all right. Maybe I killed him. All
You
right. So
killed
I'm
the
going
first
to
one.
slash at him, this guy again. I'm not going to reckless.
and he dodges out of the way.
All right, Vayrail is going to move up to there. Maybe there. And he is going to cast Spike Growth
Ooh.
right there. So every time little bastard tries to come out and cast spells at us, he's going to take some damage.
Yes, he will.
I will apply that to myself. And so any creature that can't see the area must make a wisdom perception check. I'm not sure that that applies in this case since they're all within the area they're already in.
Yeah, if it's like somebody comes running up on it or something, then
Yeah. So I'll just pass my turn.
Jangalang.
Jangalang is going to move. I think that's 60 feet. Move and
Yeah.
dash. And then he's going to use a bonus action. Give him a little bit of healing word. And that's the end of his turn.
Shrunken ear. He's gonna come booking up this way, right up to Jangalang. And when he gets to here, he's gonna shoot his crossbow at you. Twang! And you dodge out of the way. Lumina.
All right. Well, I was going to attack the other guy, but since this guy came up and shot at Jangling, I probably need to try to keep him up. So I will go ahead and put put Hunter's Mark on Shrunken Ear as a bonus action, and then I will take a longbow shot at him.
Ah. So you like were standing on like this log, kinda, to get a little perch to look through these trees, and suddenly you realize this log is full of termites, and it crumbles, and you fall prone.
I will stand up.
It's half your
Uh,
movement.
Yeah, since I haven't moved at all, and then I will also draw my short sword, one of my short swords, to get ready for next turn, and that's all I can do.
That's not the. That was the wrong button. Uh, so she's like looks around and sees all these spikes, and you see her look back into the tent and say, and and she will put away her spike tooth sword and pull out a javelin, or will draw out a javelin, anyways. Tattooed middle finger is going to take a swipe at Soleil with his scimitar and misses. He like ducks under it. Jangalang, you get to go first on round 3.
All right. Jangalang is going to, this is an action, and I'm going to touch Soleil and give him a little bit of inspiration. And some heroism, make him feel good. And then Jingling's going to back off a little bit.
Do I only get it at the start of my turn, or do I get the 3 points now as well?
At
Down
the
to here.
start of each turn, I think. At the start of each of his
At the
turns.
start of your turn. And then he's going to move down to there.
All right.
And that's the end of his turn.
Pinch.
All right. Well, Pinch can't see what's going on. He's trying to peek around. What the hell's going on over there? He's going to move over here. Actually, yep. He's going to move out here where he can get a line of sight on these guys.
Come on, move. There you go. Yeah, you got line of sight on all of them.
I'm trying to. What the hell? Why do I always have problems targeting people?
I don't know. You can target yourself
Use
fine.
the toggle bar. There's a target mode now.
I'm not very experienced at targeting. I just drag and drop for the most part. It's way easier in my opinion. Unless you're targeting multiple.
Unless you're hitting a
Okay,
group.
there we go. All right, short bow. And he dodges.
I don't like the
And-
dice not rolling. I'm gonna turn that shit off.
Yeah,
I want the
don't
dice
like
to
that
roll.
either.
You
Yeah.
can do that in the options right now.
Oh, can you? Oh, awesome.
Yep. Up in the client, there's a dice animation on/off.
I'm going to finish my move to here, and I'm going to bonus action hide.
I just picture from Lumina's perspective, Pinch like jumps out of the bushes next to him, and he's like startled a little bit, and then he like dives into the bushes, and I'm like, where the hell did that little guy go?
And Jangling rang up,
Pew!
touched Soleil, and took off.
All right.
Kind of pat him on the shoulder. You got this.
I am going to move up to there. And I am going to turn into my starry form of an archer. And as my bonus action, I am going to take a blast at Enormous Nose. And then I'm going to step back around, hopefully try and get some cover from this tree.
I should have drawn a line of sight on everything, right? Would have really confused us all. Scimitar on Soleil with tattooed middle finger. Oh! Front line is going down, but not yet. Small right arm. That's a hit. These guys haven't really missed yet. I think one of them has. Lumina.
All right.
So you look down, and this log has like totally crumbled. And Pinch comes running up behind you, but he doesn't notice all of the termites. And you look down, and you can see them all crawling up his boots, like into his pants.
Lumina just
He hasn't
thinks, well,
really noticed it yet.
that'll be fun for him later.
He rolled a 1 on a stealth check, so.
Lumina will drop his longbow and pull out his other short sword, and then move up to get next to the dude with the shrunken ear.
Who's holding a crossbow in his hand? She's like,
All right, and let's see if I can hit him.
No.
Oh my gosh! All right, and then with my offhand attack, I'll attack him again. Oh my gosh!
You guys are rolling like I normally roll.
Oh man, this is terrible tonight. All right, that's all I got.
Whew. And I do see like 5 golden stars across the top of my screen up there. So you see this tent start rustling and start making some like kind of ripping noises and stuff, and you see him trying to get out of this tent without moving around too much. I want to see if he actually does move at all, trying to get out of this tent. I'm gonna give him a dex check. That button right there. No, that button right there. Dex. Yeah, he does. So he's gonna actually move 5 feet. You know, trying to get this tent out, and he just kind of steps out on accident and takes what 2d4.
2d4. Oh, come on.
You guys suck tonight.
Holy shit.
But that was his action, trying to get this stupid tent, trying not to move, but I only rolled a 9 for my dexterity, and he wasn't very successful. Like the tent like falls half on him and he falls out the door. He stumbles out the door. Soleil.
Right, so I'm going to use my inspiration.
All right. It helped. Nice. Finally, one of them goes down. Clear dead.
And I'm going to move over, try to get behind this tree a little bit, away from the javelins.
Yeah, you got a minus. They'll have a -5 to hit you there. If you move over one more, you'll have full cover from the 2 tent guards. But you'll be up against that guy. So yeah, she's got her javelin out now, or she pulls it out, and she's gonna try to chuck it at Soleil through the bushes. And Jesus, it's like accurate, like wow, right through the bushes as this javelin pierces you right in the thigh. It's in the bone, only doing 1 point of damage because temporary hit points every round is baller. And she's just gonna stay ready there. She's not gonna. She don't think she can get you with her javelin. Shrunken ear. Oh, he's got a crossbow out. He's gonna look at you with his crossbow all loaded, and he's gonna swivel it around and take a shot at you with it. Lumina, like point blank, right in your face with his crossbow.
Great.
And you like just dodge out of the way of it. And he drops it on the ground. He draws out his scimitar, like totally backwards. It was loaded. It was loaded already. Enormous nose. She's like, she pulls out another javelin. Kind of licks the tip of it. Aims. Taking her -5 again. Chucks it at Soleil. And this time, he dodges out of the way. She's kind of like helping the tent occupant from getting untangled from the tent and shit. Cutting the rope off that's tied to him or caught on him.
Did I not apply the damage to the tent occupant?
2 points. He's wounded 2 points.
Okay. I just saw the tent guard damaged, and I didn't know if I screwed up.
Yeah, no, the tent occupants get 2 points of damage. Lumina.
All right, here we go. I'm going to let's burn that point of inspiration
You
and
can't take it with you.
advantage on this first attack against Shrunken Ear.
And I do believe the inspiration helped.
Yeah, that probably would have missed. All right, so he's gonna take some damage.
Ah, too bad you can't help
Oh.
your damage roll with something, right?
Yeah. I thought that would have applied Hunter's Mark damage.
Should have.
I don't know. Maybe you got it on backwards. Roll a d6 and I'll do it manually.
Yeah, maybe I did it wrong.
Well, your target has to have the hunter's mark on it.
Yeah, you don't have the hunter's mark on the target.
That's what I did.
Wait, who is that? Shrunken Ear takes another 4
Now it's on there.
points.
Yep. Got it.
All right, now I got that 4 points on him.
All right, and now, after I hit him, I'm gonna try my new gathered swarm power, and so he has to make a strength saving throw. So I'll make that.
He's
And
weak.
he fails. He is pushed 15 feet wherever I want, basically. So I would like to push him to that square right there.
Yeah, a push is always away from you, so you couldn't push him this direction, But yeah, you can easily push him in that direction.
It's actually it's moved, not pushed.
Oh,
just
then
moved.
yeah.
Forced movement.
Yeah. So
but
yeah,
you
that's
knock him back into the through the branches. He does he go prone or no?
he does not.
So
but
he hits his head and he stumbles into the spike growth, but he has to leave the square, not enter the square.
No. Spike growth is when you enter.
Both.
Oh, is it?
Whenever you move in it.
Whenever you move or enter.
Move or enter. So he stumbles into this thing. He's, ow, 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 taking 2d4 points of damage. That might kill him too. That one might have been a good move. Yes.
I did.
So he steps right on one of these spikes and it crams up all the way up into his siphonous vein, and he bleeds out quickly.
And you guys see also that when I hit him, it manifests as these illusory ravens that swarm around him and push him backwards into this swarm or into this area of effect.
Pinch just stands there going.
Ooh.
And then let's see. Lumina's gonna move over because he still has his bonus action attack and attack the tattooed middle finger guy.
How long does that last?
What?
The gathering swarm.
Oh, the gathered swarm was just one thing, but I was just now I'm gonna attack with my offhand. So the gathered swarm is just one attack per turn.
Right, but how long does it last? Forever?
Yeah, I can do that every turn.
Nice. That's baller.
Yeah. I like it. There's not a lot of forced movement, I feel like, in 5th edition, so I wanted to try it out. All right, so I will attack this guy.
Well, I think there's 3 of you that can proc forced movement in the game right now.
And
oh no, that's in.
clearly
go
miss
ahead.
him. All right.
Yeah,
no,
3. A 3 wasn't very good. Veyrill.
Yep. All right, so I am going to move up over there. And I'm still going to target Mr. Tent Occupant. And I'm going to use my inspiration
You see
to
his
give
eyes
myself
narrow as you
advantage.
come through see him through the trees. He's like, "You're the spellcaster."
And I'm going to use my inspiration for advantage as I guiding bolt him.
Nice. And that helped too.
Yep.
So he takes 16 points of damage, but he doesn't it doesn't really affect him that bad.
And then I Starry Form bonus action blast him.
Ah. Wait, should you have advantage on it?
No, that should not have had advantage. I don't know why that did.
Well, let's see.
Oh, yes, because he granted disadvantage. He granted advantage because of guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Nice. So that is a crit. Let me take a look at this guy real quick.
That's pretty cool.
So he has like
Gave
this.
myself advantage.
He has like this light. You can see it's like the scales, but it's actually a shirt on. And you just rip part of the shirt off, and you're giving him a -2 to his armor class.
Nice.
For the remainder of the encounter. So let me give him -2 to AC. Why does my effects button take so long to load?
That's a hell of a nice effect right there.
Oh yeah.
I'll put up with Slaya getting some exhaustion every now and then.
What? That shouldn't have happened.
What the hell was that? Wait, why is it rolling shit?
Oh, it was the automated spell attack thingy, that action automation new extension. I went to tick off one use of it.
You can't
You
subtract damage anymore by dragging it, can you?
you can right click it and then negate and then drag the negated value to the wounds field.
So can the player, evidently.
Well, they can negate it, they just can't apply it.
Right.
Nice. That worked. It took a second, but that worked.
Yeah. All right.
It's his turn, huh? So he looks over at you, and and yeah, he's gonna try this. He's going to cast a spell on you within 60 feet. He can see you. He's going to make you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Well, good. It's my best one.
He doesn't know that. And you rolled a 2.
Spoke too soon.
Still my best one. I just sucked at it.
So you are paralyzed.
Okay.
Does paralyzation kick off concentration?
I don't believe so.
You can look at that.
No,
See?
you just can't move.
Yeah.
No, paralyzation is greater than you just can't move. That's restrained.
Paralyzed is incapacitated.
Yep.
Let me look at that.
So is this guy showing Lumina his tattoo?
Yeah.
says you automatically fail strength and dexterity, but it doesn't mention any
Nope,
kind of
it
wisdom
does.
throws or anything.
No, the definition for concentration says being incapacitated, and paralyzed specifically says that you are incapacitated. So I would lose
Yeah.
concentration.
Okay, and how come? How do I apply concentration on him with this stupid thing? I don't see it
There's
on
not
the.
a easy way.
Somebody drop concentration on him, and I'll make it that easy. Any spell that's got concentration, we'll just use that. Tattooed middle finger is. Look, he's got 2 targets here now. Lumina, did you step up like you want the attack? Are you like intervening? Are you
Uh, that was not his intention. No, he just wanted
okay?
to stab this guy in the
So I
face.
get to roll an equally die, and he does still want to go after Slay. And he fumbles. He was like, Let me set that concentration. How long does the grand advantage on guiding bolt last?
Till his next turn, or until my next turn. Hey, let me double check that.
And tattooed
Oh,
middle
it's supposed to
finger.
be the next attack roll made, so only mine should have had advantage. So that
All right,
should
I
be gone.
deleted it. Jangalang.
35, and it can go 30. You move 30 to there. And damn, what's he gonna do? How's Soleil look? All right, he's going to cast Vicious Mockery. I lost my cursor. There we go. At tattooed middle finger.
He makes it.
And he makes it, and then he will um, bonus action of Bardic Inspiration for Lumina. And say, you can do better, man. You got this.
You can do it.
Feel inspired.
And it's Slay. Oops.
Oh, I pushed it.
All right, so making sure I get my temps, and I'm going to slash at this guy again. Try to remove that tattoo for him.
Chop his finger off. That's a hit. 9 points of damage. He's still up.
Alrighty, well,
Pinch.
standing my ground.
All right, so Pinch been watching Barrel. These guys look like they. Of course, he doesn't really know what's at the top of the hill yet, so he's going to walk up here to see what the hell's wrong with Barrel. He knows that one of these up here is a caster.
Oh yeah, you can see him clearly now.
Okay.
And Varel's like,
So I want to bonus action hide. Yes.
from who? From the guy
From
that's looking
him.
at you? Yeah, you're gonna have to move somewhere. You can't be in line of sight.
No, if I'm within 5 feet, I'm a halfling. If I'm within 5 feet of, no, is that not right, Sven?
Gotta be behind him. You can hide behind
Oh, you can
somebody.
be
Yeah.
behind him. Okay. So he would have. Yeah. Well, no, he would have. No,
You
no,
can
no, no,
hide
no.
right there from him.
Yeah, but I've already exhausted my movement
Well,
here.
just because you screwed up doesn't mean
Okay.
Pinch did.
Okay. All right. So now he'll bonus action hide. So Pinch didn't screw up. Pinch knew what he was doing.
Pinch knows he can hide behind somebody. So you get under Varel's like cloak.
Yeah, like kind of slip
Ooh.
up behind him.
Pinch is Varel's still like.
So do I think
I think
he
you can
sees
look
me? In other
around,
words,
okay.
do I click the advantage button or not on this attack?
You're trying to shoot him.
Yes.
You're gonna have a -2, but yes, you have advantage. Because remember, you're shooting through Varel's square to get to him.
Okay.
Which is a
That's a hit.
hit, yeah. Oh, wait, I don't know why you rolled that again. Oh, his concentration. He fails. Nice.
Varel's
like,
back in the game.
What are you doing under there? There's a halfling
Yeah, Varel, what the hell?
with his head between your butt cheeks.
Okay, so bonus action movement, I'm done.
Thank you.
And with
Nice.
that,
Dangling.
we're going to take a 10-minute break. Let's take our break, and then we'll
Oh.
come back. And
10,
All
15
right.
minute. Okay.
So, chat, we're gonna take a little break and get some refreshments and use the potty and stuff. And I'm gonna start a timer for 21:48. Let's make it 49. And I'm gonna start that, and I'm gonna put on some pretzel music for you guys and the slideshow, and we'll be back. So you can go away, but you got to come back. So we'll see you in about 10 minutes. All right, I played the intro again for those that missed it in the beginning. So we're back. We are continuing with our Princes of the Apocalypse session 8, and we're in the middle of combat, and it is Jangling McDangalang McDongadong's turn. So
Jangling's going to move up to the north there. I already made the movement.
I'm clicking it. There it goes.
And he's going to take a shot at the tattooed middle finger guy with a short bow.
He doesn't want to get hit. He does not want to get hit.
Oh, you didn't turn the dice back on? That's a hit.
I did, but that's an
You,
extension, so.
you can do that on your own. Each player can turn one off. Because mine worked just fine.
Eh,
Oh.
all right. He's dead.
Yeah, he gets shot and goes down.
And that's the end of Jangling's turn.
Lumina.
All right. Lumina wants to. He's gonna kind of come around and come at this guard from the side.
All right, well, she has been readied for a long time,
Uh-oh.
and she's going to take her readied action at you
Okay.
with her shark tooth longsword. Swiping at you with this thing and catching you in the skin with it. She does have a shield, so... Are you wearing armor?
Leather armor. I think studded leather. Yeah, studded leather. Mm-hmm.
So you can see that this thing like slices open your leather armor a little bit, you know. She does 10 points of damage, and it hurts enough that you can no longer concentrate on your spell there. And it is your turn.
Okay. Ouch.
Still.
Yeah, I don't like that. So I'm gonna try to stab her.
A 16 is going to hit her.
Nice. And I will use my favored foe ability on her. As well as my the gathered swarm additional damage. I see why it did the D4 twice because of that extension, didn't it? So, and then I'll also use gathered swarm to do some extra damage on top of that.
$11 points.
And
Six,
that was my main
D4.
hand, so I'll go ahead and attack her with my offhand weapon as
Isn't
a
that a
bonus action.
bonus action? Your gathered swarm each round?
Gathered swarm is not a bonus action; it's just part of the attack.
Oh, okay, cool. A 19's gonna hit her
Nice.
too.
But I can't do any extra damage on this one, so this one's just a regular.
That's enough to drop her though.
Nice. And I still have 5 feet of movement, so I'm going to step back a little bit.
See, like, step back out of the behind the trunk of the tree a little bit there.
Try to get a little
Soleil.
cover.
Soleil took
He
all
just
the
kinda-
damage to begin with, but hasn't taken
Yeah.
any in a while.
He kind of waited for his brother to go in there and get beat all the shit, and then he runs in there and tag runs away.
I'm going to run up as well. And I'm not going to reckless.
Good thing. because you might have hit. Pinch.
All right.
All of a sudden, you get this decayed smell of mushrooms as you move out from Varel's rear.
I'm just gonna kind of pop around him here with the -2 and take a
Are you
shot
gonna
with
still
short
take
bow.
the -2 behind him?
uh, well, I mean, if I could still see the guy and step out to here, then I won't take the -2.
Yeah, I'll let you. I'll let you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of,
you're okay.
because I'm
You're.
surely I can see under them branches.
Yeah, those are decently tall trees there.
Yeah, that's a hit, but
Nice.
I
You
shouldn't get
you don't have sneak attack because
yep,
no one's within
no,
5 feet.
and it didn't calculate it. Cool, very nice. And then pinch will he's moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna move to there and bonus action hide.
An enormous nose gets to go. She's gonna swipe at Soleil with her longsword. Is Soleil wearing armor?
I'm not.
Oh, this might hurt if she hits, because armor protects you a little bit from those saw teeth. So the sword does. She's wielding it one-handed. So you take that from the sword, and then from the saw teeth, you take that. Ouch. 10 points.
4.
Well, he absorbed, but it would have been 10. Varel.
All right. So Vayril is not happy with Mr. Tent Occupant. So he is going to send another guiding bolt his way. We'll try it with the automated thing this time, combat automation. See if it works.
It hits, and it rolls damage, and he dies. Nice. And I clear dead.
Nice.
I really like that extension. You
Oh,
need
wait,
this.
and I still get a bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, my starry form archer.
Oh, and it's a crit with an effect. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Roll damage, see if she survives. If she falls unconscious.
Nice. I was gonna yell, "Take him alive! Take her alive!" Anyway.
Take one alive. It's a question.
Yeah. Yep. I wanted the priest, but it wasn't my turn to yell.
Jangalang.
Well, if she's unconscious,
I
right?
can't pull my
She is
punches with
unconscious
blast.
and prone, yes.
Did I disconnect or did? Hello.
No?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, I could see Drake's lips moving, but couldn't hear anything.
Jengling's just gonna move up, and I don't have any rope. Does anybody have any rope to tie her up, or shackles, or anything?
I've got
I've
rope.
got 50
There's some
feet of
tent rope right
rope.
behind her. There's tent rope
Oh yeah,
right
just
behind
grab
her.
the tent rope,
I mean,
and
they had to cut it
her,
off. All right, so you tie
bind
her
her
up.
arms and legs, and yeah, take her weapons.
All right, well, with that, since you tied her up, we're going to take you guys out of combat. So, uh, excellent job.
Time to interrogate her.
And I will pull you guys out of initiative. She's only unconscious for 1 round, so she wakes up
We'll throw
right
that bucket
after
of water on her.
Lumina.
So as I take a deep breath and calm down, clean my sword, I turn to Lumina.
I unlock the tokens.
Nice ravens.
Nice ravens.
Thank you. Nice tentacles.
Something's itching my boots. Something's itching
And
in
them
my
vines
feet.
are pretty
What the
cool,
hell?
weren't they? I don't know if I can do it again, but that time those vines are pretty cool.
You done good, son.
You're my hero.
Somebody help me out here. I'm feeling a little worse for wear.
Pinch got
Got any
some
of
good
them
berries in his butt
berries?
cheeks.
Yeah, I got you some berries. And I will cast good berries, and I'll give you all of them. I can cast it twice, or even 3 times if I
That
need to.
12?
It's 10 each time. So I can get you and Lumina. So Lumina, you can heal 10, and Soleil, you can heal 10.
Thank you.
I can cast it a third time if you want another 10, Soleil.
I
Get
think that'd be
brownies.
best pretty early in the
Alright.
morning.
So just to clarify, a good berry makes you feel like you've completely stuffed yourself at a buffet, right?
Well, it makes
No,
it
it's
so
like
you don't
Slim
feel
Fast.
hungry. He just explodes his stomach.
So if you eat 10 of them, what do you feel like?
It's like a Slim
Barbarian.
Fast shake.
It's like
It
it's
gives you
like
enough protein for the day, but it doesn't actually
Like you need to
satisfy your
purge.
hunger.
10 good berries is just like going to Golden Corral.
Yeah, Soleil, I'll cast it again, and you can go ahead and take off that last 10.
Pinch probably eats a whole handful of good berries and is still hungry.
So
he
what the
puts
hell are these fish
he
people
puts
doing all the way inside inland like this?
he puts
Shouldn't
good
they
berries
out
on his
be near the
toast.
They swam
coast?
down the river.
Yeah, I wanna question this guard about who the priest was and what they were doing here, and smack her around a little bit, get some information out of her with some
She says,
intimidation.
she says,
Anybody understand what she's saying?
I think she said, fuck you.
Gag me with a spoon. Gag me with something. I'm not
she
sure.
says it reluctantly too, you can tell.
Throw in the river and let's go.
Let's see. If you guys search around, what to you guys? Everybody, give me. Nah, you don't even need to roll. You guys can tell that this place was set up maybe as. It looked like they might have been set here for a little while. Like they might be setting up an ambush or something. I mean, just the location they were at and the way they've been camped here and the equipment they got and stuff like that, it kind of gives you that impression.
Do we find a map with an X?
It says kill
No,
the dwarves.
no, the
Attack caravan.
you do see on some of the maybe on a was this guy a spellcaster? I mean a wizard. Let's see.
You said priest earlier. Said protect the priest.
Yeah, but some of their spells were like not very priesty, but yeah, he definitely was a priest. So he's gonna have a holy symbol.
A priest could be a wizard. It's more of a job than it is your class.
Sorta.
Mhm.
Let's see. I want to looking for an image for you guys.
It's not a job; it's an adventure.
Their adventure did not last very long.
Hmm. I know. Oh, here we go. Yes, this is the symbol you find on the tent guard and the priest or the tent occupant. Right here.
Isn't that the symbol, the elven symbol for KOA?
It's a campground. It's a campground.
Campgrounds.
Yeah, this was just a family trying to camp, and we came in and slaughtered them all.
Right.
So, just so you guys, your characters don't know, but so the players, you guys could have successfully snuck up on them and surprised them, but you didn't. But they otherwise assume that any strangers are enemies and attack. So I think I did that right. And any of the tent occupant or tent guards will refuse to talk, but any of the dudes would spill beans. And
Took
if
the
you
wrong
killed the
ones.
tent guards and the tent occupant first, then the other ones would have surrendered. Didn't work out that way.
Well,
Somebody, actually, I'm gonna give it to Sven for his last funny joke there, the KOA. Sven, roll me some percentiles, and you want as low as you can get. That's not low enough. All
How
right,
many is
well,
some?
just the one, just some of the one. Sorry, it wasn't quite as low as I was hoping. So they didn't have a map telling you what the plot point of this thing was. There was no plot point map. You would have to. Now you can only speak with dead, I think would be the only solution.
So what do we do with her?
Pull
well,
her
we got to make her
fingernails
dead
out.
first, then we can talk to her. He just said we can speak with dead.
On the bandit.
I think we
On
need to
the
talk to the
dudes.
dead guys. I would waterboard her, but she might like that.
Yeah, she probably would.
Let's give her an air burial.
Just leave her here, let the bears eat her.
Yeah.
Leave her tied up.
Wrap her up in the tent like a present.
She says, as you guys,
Like a burrito.
as you
Bear burrito.
as you guys leave her here, she says,
Does she have gills? And I mean, does she look like a Triton or does she look human?
Smear some of that peanut butter in them gills.
let's check her out. Let's see. Some of that peanut butter that you've been storing away. Uh, she's human. She's human. She's human.
Then she's lying about not speaking.
She don't speak common.
All humans start with common.
That's right.
Maybe I need to smack her around some more.
Yeah, you look so intimidating.
Well, Drang Lang, in any of your studies, you know what this symbol is?
I don't think so.
Primitive campers, welcome.
Hookup fee $20. Yeah, Jangling, I don't think your character would know offhand what that is, but you think you know where there's a book that might have that information in it at Enders.
Maybe I've seen it in a book at Enders, but I never read the book.
That's the only thing we found. None of them had any kind of treasures or.
No, you only rolled a
Pinch,
32.
Pinch said he smelled gold.
There's two of these shark tooth longswords.
I think it's 4 gold and something silver, and I can't remember now.
No,
Smells like much more than that now.
the butthole that did the you can blame the butthole that did the adventure, the author, because he didn't put any loot. No loot, but these two swords, I don't have them. I wonder if they're coded. Let's see.
Can I roll for braces of protection?
Sure, absolutely. You need to roll a 20 on a d10. Not bad. Nope. That's it. There's some fish, general supplies and stuff like that. I think they would have some gold. Let's give them a little gold. Let's say I want to say
By that dude's staff.
D8 times 10. Sounds reasonable, doesn't it? Worth of gold. 50 gold. So I'll throw 50 gold in the party sheet. And any of these weapons that you guys want, you can have.
I can't use the swords.
No, but the
This
fish hooks might come in handy if we pull him out of his nipples.
this is the second group in as many days that we found with the weird staff.
Conch shell staff, yeah. This one's got.
It's the cult of the weird staffs.
You think these guys might be fire cultists? You're not sure, because of the seaweed and
Is,
the conch shell and the water
is
spell.
the staff magical? Can you hear the ocean if you listen?
Put your ear up to it.
Oh, don't do that. You're gonna get an infection.
It's my elder brain is kept inside of it. Just saying. Just saying. It's a elder brain mimic conch. uh, so it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You guys have a camp if you want to camp here. Do you guys want to? If you push hard, you can make it to Bridgewater or Barge Right before the sun sets, which is a pretty good thing to do, or you have to
Yeah,
sleep
let's
out.
push hard.
Yeah, let's get
push
to
on.
Hey,
Bridgerton
bro,
or
you
wherever the
want
hell
one of
we're
these
going.
swords? Can't you use a long sword?
I can, but
You've
long
got a
swords
stake with that one.
aren't usually finesse weapons. They more require strength.
And if you accidentally hit your brother with it, it's really gonna bite into his flesh.
Oh, in that case, I take it.
It does an extra 2d10 or what was it? Where'd it go? I closed it because no one spoke up. Let's
I
see.
think something was rolling 2d8s.
Let's see. Melee attack D8 for one-handed or D10. It's obviously versatile. It's a longsword. If a target is wearing no armor, it deals an extra. Oh, it's just an extra die of damage. I did that wrong. Let's rewind. Give me, give me back five good berries.
We should just redo the whole combat, I think.
Yeah, we got to start over. It's supposed to be an extra D8, and I did.
This time we'll
2d8.
take the guys alive.
So while everybody's doing their interrogations and research and everything, I'm gonna rest. Does that take an hour? Do I get a short rest?
If everyone else wants to take a short rest, then yes.
You take that heroism off. Actually, I can't.
Will your resting
Yeah, you
prevent us
guys.
from making it?
Yeah, you guys are fine if you want to let's push you guys a short rest because cleaning up, figuring out what's going on, and doing all that stuff, you definitely get a short rest. What happened to my sound? Did it? Did the short rest get pushed?
Doesn't seem like it. Nope.
There it goes.
There it is.
Oh, I turned Sirenscape down. Master volume.
It's a dramatic short rest.
Yeah. It's alive. All right, let's clean this up. What are these buttons? And unshare that. And move you guys down to the barge right in. So as the sun's going, getting close to going down, you guys approach the barge right in. So once the Hilltop Wayside Inn, this site has become a walled community of ramshackled, often rebuilt wooden towers and buildings, now entirely cloaking a hill that overlooks the village of Wamford across the river. Bargewright Inn reeks of manure and filthy mud. It houses blacksmiths, dealers who buy and sell horses, mules, and oxen, wheelwrights, coopers, and wagon makers. It has inns, stables, and warehouses, and two concentric rings of highly protective walls with gates that are firmly closed and barred by night. So I found some images. So the overall area, not that, looks like this. So the original inn is this structure back here, and that has been rebuilt and made out of stone. So it's a massive inn. But as you guys approach, and you can see all the wagons and stuff between the two walls. So there's a wall here and a wall here. So there's two walls. So it's like two concentric rings. And when you guys get to the front gate, that looks like not this button, not that button, this button right here.
This
So,
is where you live, Pinch?
Yep, it's a fine place. Just don't gotta mind the smelly manure.
And I did come up with I did find a map. Hmm, hmm.
What time of day is it, and how far away? I mean, we can
It's
see the other
just
town.
before dusk. As the
We
sun's
want to
going
push
down.
on to the other town, or we want to stop here?
Kind of stinks here.
Yeah.
Pitch, you know this area. What do you recommend?
I don't know. What would Pinch recommend?
Oh yeah, you actually. There's a couple of people here that owe you money.
There's nothing wrong with this place, fellers. They got fantastic rooms and grub. I mean, you're not gonna get more fresh beeves than what the beeves that comes right out of here. Let's go get us a steak.
Sounds good to me.
Man, this joint just stinks.
This is the same day, correct?
No, it took you 2 days to get down here. Same day as
But
what?
just stinks down here.
Same day as
It
the
don't
combat?
stink so bad up there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same day as the combat.
Okay.
Yes. So you guys going in? You're staying here? I got four
Yep.
maps,
Yep, we'll go in.
images, and you guys are going to go across the way.
No, we're
Yep.
going up the hill.
Pinch said there's some good steakhouse here,
It's
The
good steak.
the barge right
and he was
in.
buying.
The Barge Right Inn does have food and stuff. So,
No, I'd say the fish priest is buying.
and let's see. Look, somebody other than me actually drew a map of the inside of the inn. Wow. And I can actually put you guys right here. Boop. So this is like
Nice.
a well. A well.
Well, well, well.
Freshwater well. And the tokens are locked. Sorry. Automatically locked. I don't know if I like that or not. I mean, it makes sense that
I
they
don't.
should be, but I just don't like it because it wasn't default from the original. Did Bob's extension lock tokens? Yeah. Let's
It
do,
locked tokens when you added an
Yeah,
encounter.
and that's
yeah,
what it should happen. I mean, if Bob can
yeah.
make it happen, Smiteworks can make it happen. I don't know
I'm
about
gonna get
Unity,
drink from
but
the well.
I'm gonna barge right in.
Barge
Hey, I'm
Right,
home.
Barge Right in. Let's see, the largest inn, the old Barge Right, was recently rebuilt as a substantial stone structure with thick walls, private chambers separated from nearby rooms. The innkeeper is his name is Nalsker Thaland. He's a half elf, and so he comes in and he kind of eyeballs you guys as you come in, and you go sit down at the big table, and a waitress comes over and she says, "Welcome to the old Barge Right. Are you new from here? You staying? You getting rooms? Or are you just passing through till morning?"
We're gonna stay here tonight, I think. And we would like a spread of food in your. And how much is your finest rooms again?
Well, our finest rooms, you'll have to talk to Nelsker over there. But our regular fine rooms are gold. But that
Oh,
does include a meal.
that's good enough. I mean, it's better in your closet.
Um,
Guess it depends on the closet. It depends on the room.
well, the rooms are double occupancy.
Do Soleil
But they're
and
pretty
Lumina
nice.
get a discount for not being hungry because they had good berries earlier?
She's like, "You don't have to have the meal. We can donate it to the hungry."
No,
Yeah, Pinch.
I'm still gonna eat it.
Absolutely.
What? What do you mean? You're still gonna eat it?
Pinch was going to have your portion.
It I can't let good food go to waste. That's like throwing away money.
Oh, I know what you mean. And Pinch reaches in his pocket and pulls out a handful of tossed salad that's 3 or 4 days old. It's got burnt brown around the edges. I can't let it go to waste either. And sometimes I find it later and it's already went to waste though.
So these are the rooms. There's actually two more identical to it upstairs. So
Perfect. But how's the ale?
I'll take the green room.
they have an ale called a black something. So it's like
That sounds wonderful.
it's like um
The black something.
what's the Guinness? Yeah, is that a
There you
Guinness?
go.
It's
Stout.
like Guinness.
It is, yeah.
So Soleil and Lumina will take a room. Neither one of us want to sleep with Pops.
He snores and he farts in his sleep.
Yeah,
At
it's
the
not the
same
smell,
time.
it's the burning of the eyes.
We just take 2 rooms and I'll just, put some towels in a drawer in one of the dressers. I can sleep in there.
Actually, one of these chairs you can sleep in. Or a trunk. There you go. There's a trunk right there. You could just put a towel in the trunk.
There we go.
I'm trying to point and I'm unmasking. Yeah.
Just don't kick over the lid while you're.
You can also, for additional 2 silver, you can, oops. I haven't really used the masking tool
Get
that much,
get
but
pillow service, turn
you
down
can,
service.
now you can have a bath.
Oh, Pinch don't know nothing about no bath. He's not so sure about a bath.
Slay
Oh,
had one
Jangle can take
earlier
a bath.
today in the river.
What would I
There.
do if I didn't have grubby little halfling fingers?
Show you the whole map somebody drew. I don't know what all this area is.
All right,
So
I
we will
purchased my room and bath.
take advantage of the bath and the food. Clean his armor off. His clothes off as well in the bath after he's done.
Are you guys gonna like hang out in the tavern and do some
Sure.
drinking and eating and stuff? Well, the
And
knights,
Yep.
listening in on what people are talking about.
yeah,
See if we can find about the caravan.
everybody give me a skill check that they think their characters would be useful in an inn doing.
Do you want us to describe what we're doing or just roll
Oh,
it?
sure, yeah, no, I want you to come up with a description, and then we'll I'll let you look at your skills maybe, and then try to come up with something that your character can try to that he would be useful in the tavern and what they're trying to gain. So we'll start off with Jangalang. What do you think Jangalang's doing? He's a bard. Is he
Yeah,
going to be
Jangling's gonna be.
entertaining?
Yeah, well, he's gonna be telling stories about how us, um, 5 great adventurers, and what we've been doing, and just totally lying out of his ass and telling these grandiose stories to everybody, trying to gain favor with them, get them to
So
like us.
so since you're being deceitful, is it you're trying to lie, or are you doing a
Yep.
performance?
I'm telling us being deceitful, telling stories. Yeah.
Well, actually, give me both. Let's see how well you perform
You want them in the
lying.
tower
Yeah, both. Do these in the tower because I got plans.
and a performance, right?
Yeah, yeah. All right, cool, perfect.
It's like telling poems and rhymes of our adventures.
All right, what's Soleil? What do you think Soleil's doing? Seeing how fast he can eat a steak?
So once Slay's done eating, he's gonna go, like I said, clean his stuff. He's gonna walk out in his loincloth, go back to his room, put on his common clothes that he's got, um, grab his pipe, smoking pipe he's got. He's gonna come out and just sort of go to the bar, have a couple drinks, watch, look around and see, just sort of watch the people in here. Um, Try to gain some insight into,
I see. Okay, yeah.
is there any strange other travelers or people
Give
that
me
might
a
be waiting to be ambushed by
yeah. Give me an
snake
insight.
priests?
I got you. An insight. The dice tower, please. Okay, perfect. Pinch.
Pinch would be eyeing the travelers staying here because this is obviously the nicest inn in Barge Ride Inn. Do any of them have any document cases, any papers, anything that importance that he might be able to relieve them of for a while?
Papers pertaining to what, though?
Well, just whatever. I
I
mean,
mean, you could peruse through people's stuff that are on the tables pretty easily. Glance at them, pick it up while they're not watching. But what information is he trying to obtain? What would he take? What would be relevant to him?
actually, you know what? I think what he'd do is he's from here, right?
Well,
So he's
I don't think
well, I
he's,
mean, he's from Luskin, but
yeah.
he's been in kind of Harper training or whatever from here for a while.
This was his
Um,
first place that Harper sent him.
there's a couple of, I mean, that strange symbol that we found on the fish people. He's
So
got an interest in that.
you're trying to look for symbols similar to that one and possibly the one that you found underneath Red Larch, the other symbol.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'd really root through people's stuff, sleight of hand. Maybe I'd just do an investigation. I just ask people that I know that knowledgeable in the area. I say, fellers, I'll be back in a little bit. Have another biscuit off the table. Go walking around. Go see somebody. Maybe they're here in the bar. I don't know. Just an investigation check.
Okay.
Okay.
Lumina.
So, Lumina, his goal is to he wants to listen in on other conversations as much as he can. So he's he'll probably like get up and go up to the bar and sit at the bar by himself for a while and order an ale and just kind of sit there and listen in. Maybe wander around and look at if there's like uh game heads mounted to the wall like deer and stuff like that. He'll go around and kind of make look at him so that it doesn't seem like he's listening in, but really he's just trying to listen in and see what he can pick up from the room.
Okay. Cool. Let's do a perception. All right. You're supposed to roll it in the dice
I
tower, but
forgot
that's
I'm
fine.
supposed to roll it in the tower. Do you want me to roll it again in the tower and we can use the second one?
No, I'm kind of happy with the roll. Here, I'll roll it in the dice tower for you.
All right. Sorry. Yeah,
There you go.
I forgot to do it in the tower.
Wait,
Sorry about that.
I don't have the dice tower turned on, so I don't know how to roll it in the dice tower. It's it's not any
There.
better. It's a 3. All right, Vayril. What do you think he's doing?
All right. Well, Vayril is gonna kind of just wander around the place, interact with people. It's not really kind of. He's trying to look at, observe the interrelationships between people. He's trying to get a feel for, are there groups that are meeting, or perhaps people that are, um, seem like they're comrades, or they have some kind of a relationship that perhaps they're not trying to keep open. Just observing people and trying to get a feel for the room, and for everybody's kind of what their interrelationships are.
So, perceiving what's going on. Give me a perception check in the tower, please.
Either perception or insight as to.
Yeah, the insight I'm gonna
That's fine.
you guys will get that here shortly. All right, so Jangalang, you are over here, and there's like two people at this table where over here, and you're telling your stories to them, right? It's like a uh, shop owner and his wife, that own like one of the Cooper shop owner or something and his wife, and you're telling these stories and stuff, and over here at this table, there's a group of drinking heavily, look like hardworking, wearing heavy like leathers and stuff type of guys. They they all have some kind of crossbow and wielding weapons. They're not wielding them, but they have them. They're kind of laying on the table and stuff, and they're drinking and getting loud and stuff. And um, Pinch, you see one of those individuals over there, and you know he is a collector, a collection agency guy
Yeah.
that's sitting at the table.
Just sitting at the
Uh,
table where Jangling's playing.
no, right over here.
Okay.
The drunken rowdy table. And
Yeah. Okay.
Soleil, you're sitting over there, and you can see the the half elf innkeeper, the barkeep, and he's constantly watching you guys and looking at the table. And you're getting the impression that he's nervous, that something he thinks that you think he thinks something's going to happen. He's nervously looking back, and you can see him every now and then when the table gets loud, the drunken table gets loud. He he's reaching underneath like he might be going for a weapon or something. Um, Lumina, um, you find that somebody has put watermelon hubba bubba under the table, and uh, and for some reason you pulled it off and you're holding it in your hand.
Guys, this shit is real sticky.
But
I don't know what to
no,
do
it's
with it.
hubba bubba. It's non-stick,
Chew it.
but it's got a really potent watermelon smell to it.
At least it's not peanut butter.
But Veyral, you hear wafts of one of the guys comes over to the bar, right? And he doesn't sit down, but he leans up to the bar and he leans over to the barkeep and he says, "I don't know where the winch is at, but my drink's empty." And he slams it down on the bar, and he's pretty inebriated, and he says, "And if that little feller over there," he doesn't say it like really loud, but he says it loud enough that you can hear Varel, and even Soleil can hear. "If he tells another fabricating lie like he's been talking, I'm gonna punch him right in the face." Because Jangling, you rolled a 1 for your deception, which is a total of an 8, and your performance was a 12. So at least you were a little bit entertaining, right? Uh,
They were entertaining lies.
What little fella are you talking about, mister?
you didn't hear that.
Oh, okay.
Um, Soleil, you with your insight, you definitely get the feel that you and maybe some of your party members may be the only honest people in here. As he comes staggering back over to the table, the guy that got his drink, and he's spilling his drink and uh, and he kind of hesitates over at the table where his buddies are sitting, and and he goes, "You know what? I just can't take this little twerp anymore." And he staggers over to Jangalang, and we have initiative. All right, Pinch, you can see this guy. He comes staggering over, and he's like, "You little shit! You need to keep your goddamn mouth shut." He's spilling his beer, and he spills it on like the, the old people that are sitting at the table. And he looks like he's about to take a swing at Jangalang. And you're like sitting at the table, and you got like the leftover baked potato skins that no one ate. You got them piled
Mhm.
up on your plate, and you're just like munching away. There's still tater in here.
Well, is there a good a half a baked potato left? Is there a half a potato sitting around
Yeah,
here somewhere?
yeah. I think.
Pinch stands up and he goes, "Hey, shit for brains! Yeah, I'm talking to you,
You
Lumina
step up on the
looks.
table.
stalwart thug." Yeah, I'm up on top of the table, stalwart thug. And he takes that potato and he chucks it. He doesn't care if he hits him or not. But then he drops his drawers and turns around and moons him. The one who's over here
All right, give
messing
me
with Jangler.
an unarmed attack with your tater at disadvantage, since you're at long
Uh,
range.
yeah, that is range. Let's see. Offhand 1, 2. Oh, that doesn't do it that way. I don't have an unarmed attack ranged, but yeah, we'll do this.
Just be a dex throw, a dex check.
Yeah.
All right.
A dex check at disadvantage.
Unless he's proficient. I would argue he's proficient with potato skin.
With a potato, I'm pretty
Proficient,
fucking good with
proficient
potato,
with
man.
taters.
Well, let's see how well your dex is. If it's close, maybe I'll adjust it by
That's
your
that's it right
proficiency.
there.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I got the stupid thing in front of the chat window. And that wasn't at disadvantage, was it?
Was it
Roll
supposed
it.
to be a disadvantage? Okay, I'll roll it
Yeah,
again.
because a potato's range
There
is
you go.
more than 60. So you stand up on this table and you fling this freaking potato, and you smack this guy right upside the side of the head. Uh, and I would give him disadvantage because of the hit with the potato on swinging on Jangling, but he's intoxicated, so he's going to have it anyway. So you can't really have double
So I didn't I
disadvantage.
didn't I didn't draw his attention off.
Oh,
Okay.
oh yeah. He's like, God damn it! He's so drunk he doesn't know what happened. I wasn't finished eating that. you know.
Well, he doesn't see
And
my. It's over
gi-
here. I'm showing him my
give
asshole
me
right
give me an acrobatics. Let's see if you can jump
now.
up on the table and pull your pants down skillfully. I hate for you to fall on the candlestick that's on the table. No, that's good. A 12's enough. And then give me a performance.
Okay.
Rolling
Excellent.
good there, Pinch.
Excellent. So you have got the attention of two of the guys at the table. They're like, "Hey, that's our friend," and they
But not
stand
the fucker that I hit with.
up
Okay.
and they pick up their maces.
Either I'm
Slay.
lagging. Oh, there we go.
I did it. I don't know.
Yeah, I
All
couldn't
right, so
pass it.
they're picking up their weapons and stuff.
Yeah, two of them are. The other ones are they're not quite sure what's going on yet. They're looking around, they're laughing. you know.
So I'm gonna give a little whistle, a whistle of warning for my brother and my father. Pay attention, and then gonna go into a rage.
And behind you, you hear click.
Sure, the one time I'm not holding a weapon. Okay, so nothing happens. Uh, I'm going to charge him and do the shove action against Mr. Petite Helmet. So it is
you do have a beer mug in your hand.
A magical beer mug.
Yeah,
so shove
470
action
beer
is a contested strength or athletics. He can choose strength or athletics.
So you're gonna try to what? What are you doing? I'm sorry, I missed that. You're grabbing him?
I'm pushing him over back into the doing a shove action, push him over the table because he's
Petite
standing up and he's back against the table.
petite helmet. All right, let me hold on. Where's his strength? Yeah, he's definitely strength. So it's strength check. He's got a 12. So a 22. So you just like swipe his feet out from under him and slam him down onto the table, right? Is that about what you're imagining?
Yep, that's what I'm trying
Boom!
to do.
Drinks go flying, and the other three guys are stand up, grabbing weapons and stuff like that. So it's
So he's
definitely
at least prone.
yeah. I'll drop prone on him real quick. Man, my effects button takes forever to open.
And like I said, the goal was to throw him onto the table, and then that'll be my
Yeah, this
turn.
guy is not one of the intoxicated ones, but he's getting there. So the one that's swinging at Jangalang, he's got um, you know loaded baked potato in his left eye, and the sour cream is kind of stinging him a little bit, and so he's gonna have a -2 on top of his drunken disadvantage to take a swipe at Jangalang with his beer mug. He's like, yeah, Jim, shut up. He's freaking spilling beer all over. Jangalang ducks under it. And so, Jangalang, you like, been telling these stories and stuff. And, actually, you gotten a couple of drinks bought by you because they don't know you're lying. The two shopkeepers.
Right. So Jengalang's gonna cast command. See if this guy listens to him.
He's like, yeah, Jim, what do you
Yeah.
want me to do?
Jangalang's just gonna tell him, get on the ground and grovel.
He's like, I'm sorry I spilled my beer. And he gets on the ground. I'm very sorry. I need another one if you don't mind. And he's groveling.
And that's the end of Jangalang's turn.
Does he need prone?
Yeah, I put it on him.
Oh, excellent. Lumina. So you've got this bubble gum, and it's so loud in here, you're not even sure you heard your brother whistle at you. You're like, huh?
But do I know? Like, I can see that there's trouble going on, right? Because Pinch has jumped up on the table and was yelling stuff and threw a
Dude.
baked potato at somebody. And
I mean,
Hell,
this
his
bubble
hairy
gum,
ass is hanging
this
out.
bubble gum's pretty interesting. I mean, you really are interested in it. But you glance over and you see that your brother's in a bar fight.
I've got this gum all over my fingers, so I can't draw my weapon. So I go ahead and cast Fairy Fire on all the guys sitting around the table that my brother is trying to beat up.
Oh wait, let's take a look at this real quick. Petite helmet is prone and twisted.
Actually, he doesn't go prone
Is
until
it-
his turn. So
Is intoxicated. I'm thinking, and Stalward's intoxicated. Yeah, I was seeing if we could maximize and maybe get Stalwart in there and not get another one because they're intoxicated. You got advantage on hitting them anyways. But go ahead. That's the best roll.
Three failures.
Three fails, not bad. They're
Got
like,
a few of them.
we didn't know this Was it disco night?
So I picture luminous fairy fire not so much as like a glowing, like fairy fire usually is, but it's more like there's all these illusory ravens like flying around them, distracting them, that just like have appeared out of nowhere.
Disco light birds. You know? Petite helmet.
Feed them laxatives and then make
So
them
on his
fly around.
turn, it's when he goes prone, right? So he's
Yeah,
like,
Stalwart. Stalwart's the one that got the command on him.
oh no, petite prone is the petite helmet is the one that gets slammed down on the table by Soleil.
That's correct.
And so he's gonna stand up. And let me see something here. And he kind of trips over the chair, and he remains prone on the floor as he swipes at your legs with his mace. Oh shit! A 19 and a 20 he rolled. So you like he's like swinging and it's going right for your knee and you like move your knee out of the way and it hits your other knee. Whap! Oh, the inside of the knee. You're like, ow! As he does ow, maximum damage, 8 points to the inside of your knee. Bam! For all intents and purposes, right now we're treating this as all
Non-lethal.
non-lethal. At least I am for my guys. It would be up to you if you want to with yours.
Bar fight.
It's a bar fight, yeah. Very real. I mean, these guys look like they should have their asses kicked and buried in the backyard, but you can see that the innkeeper has a heavy crossbow aimed at Soleil's back. And what's your passive perception? Let's see. 15. And it's dripping goop off the end of the bolt.
All right.
He's just like you heard it click like, and then he's brought it up. So you don't think he can shoot it yet? Because it's a heavy crossbow and he has to load it.
I'll call out to him. You best stay out of this. Don't be pointing no crossbows at my boy.
He's like, this is my inn and the law is mine here. You either take it outside or you get the long sleep.
Happy to take it outside, but don't you be shooting my boy in the back.
Yeah, well, he's swinging at my patrons.
They swinging at us.
Yeah, well, they were here first.
So?
That's enough of the 6 seconds.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna light a fire under Stalwart's ass and create a bonfire in his square.
The drunkard guy?
Yeah.
The one that's going to fall prone in his turn.
He's gonna
The
eat down in the bonfire.
Stalwart. Nice. And I'm not gonna maintain it. It's just a brief burst.
You don't want to burn the building down?
No. Just singe him a little bit.
I need a quick little second here. I gotta find something real quick. This one. Oops. Here's the bartender. Feeble. So he's like, "You stupid birds," and he's like swinging at the fairy fire and shit. "There's one on you," and he's so drunk, and he takes a wild swipe. Uh, I'm just gonna roll it on his buddy there, but yeah, he's just swinging wildly. Doesn't know what's going on. This fairy fire has got him freaked out a little bit. And hand sewn charcoal banana. He's like, "Hey, you! That's petite helmet is my friend." And he's gonna come over and try to take a swipe at you um, with his mace, trying to get you off of his friend. And he's gonna do it at advantage because he's got pack tactics. But a 1 and a 2 are not gonna help the situation. He's like, chair, hits the chair behind you. And the innkeeper says, "Don't break the furniture, you have to buy it." Twisted tuna, thug. He's like, "God damn you, you spilled my beer." And he jumps up and just tries to dive tackle Soleil with his strength. So he's going to try to grab you at disadvantage because he's drunk. He's like, "Yeah." He trips over his buddy and he ends up in the square over here. And he's like, "Yeah," and you just like push him away from you a little bit. He's, "Hey!" And shockingly leggy. Didn't he just go? Oh, he just got swiped at. He's like, here's one," and he's trying to have him hit the birds that are flying around him. "I'll get him off of you." Oh shit! He's like, "Paf!" He hits his buddy right upside the head. I guess he should have had. Oh, he's intoxicated, and his buddy's got fairy fire on him, so it balanced out on the hit, so it worked out perfect. So he like tries to get a bird off of his head and like smacks him upside the skull. He's like, "Pop!" He's like, "God damn it!" And let's stop at the top of the round because it's 11 o'clock. A good bar fight's always fun, right?
Definitely.
I like a
Definitely.
good bar fight.
Good bar fight. So that's it, guys. That's Princes of the Apocalypse Session 8. Not really storyline stuff, but definitely a good evening. Jingo the Fool. What? I haven't been watching. I've been running combat. Who's been recovering? Got bit by something that put me down hard. Wow, Black Widow, I think. Nasty.
What? Jingo did?
Ow.
Yeah. Ooh, nasty.
That sucks.
Hope it wasn't a Brown or Lacrosse. Is it like leaving a open wound? If it's leaving an open wound, that could be a black
Brown recluse or
brown
Black
recluse.
Widow.
Lacrosse. That's why I couldn't say it. It's
Yeah.
brown, not black.
Spider bites will
And
rot.
well, the Lacrosse will give you septic or whatever it's called pretty quick.
Sepsis.
Or MRSA, I think. I think it's MRSA that you get. Oh, last Thursday when I had to leave early.
Making
Ooh.
Caesar's hand itch. Oh, really?
Wow. Yeah, you better go to the doctor if it's not any better. One of my friends
Right?
got bit by a spider, and he ended up almost losing the function of his hand because it ate a hole into his hand and into some of his tendons. He ended up with a scar on his hand about this big, like right on the
Where they
top of his hand.
cut all that
Yeah, they had
tumor
to
out.
cut all that dead tissue out, and they had to scrape some of his tendons because the MRSA was eating at the tendons and stuff. And he had an open wound. He was in the hospital for like 2 weeks from a spider bite,
Shit.
Damn.
right?
Damn.
So he went to the
That's
ER
why I
Saturday
got the
because he
Orkin guy that
couldn't
comes
walk.
out.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least you're doing the right thing there, Jingo. ER. Let the professionals help you.
Yep, no game for me Thursday, Drake. I'll be out of town.
Yeah, I caught
Working
that.
Thursday and Friday. Okay.
I caught that. And I think that's it. So tomorrow night I'm off, but Thursday we're going to Marbania's house since he's not going to be home, and we're going to steal his TV and his computer. Um, and then on Friday we're going to hook all that shit up, and I'm going to be running Jungles of Cholt. Hopefully Jingo's feeling a little better. Maybe you can make it to that game. Let me know, Jingo, if you're not feeling well, and we'll see if somebody wants to bot you. And then on Saturday, over on Rob's stream, we'll be doing Rime of the Frost Maiden, which is pretty fun. I'm having a good time trying to blow up the whole world, and the PCs are letting me. I don't know what's up with that, but or the characters are letting me, anyways. But if you want to catch me DMing over on Rob's stream, there's his info right there. And on Sunday, back here, we're not gaming this week because of stuff, life, and then so we're back here on Tuesday. So I only got a couple games to run this week. Nice. So I can prep some stuff. But on that note, I really appreciate you guys watching, and the bribe is still in effect. If anyone wants to go to my YouTube channel, and it's right there. You can hit the big long porn V7 HRVJ number there, and if you subscribe over there and then you send me a message in Discord with your address, I will mail you $1. I promise. I will mail you a nice crisp dollar bill. Yep. I'm buying subscriptions to my YouTube channel because I want to get rid of that big ass stupid number and just go Drake Takes. Like I only need like 40 more or less than that. So it's only $40. I mean, I can spend $40, at the bar like that. So what's $40? All
Appreciate
right,
your hard work,
fellas.
Drake. Thanks.
Yeah, let's say goodbye. Say goodbye. I'm gonna kick on the outro,
Goodbye.
and
Bye,
we're
stream.
gonna get out of here. See you guys. Have fun. Thanks.